Hey everybody, good morning. Welcome to this FSM Festival. Very happy to see everybody here. Anybody watched the last night game, Spain against Belgium? Or wait, some of you guys catch up. Otherwise, very hard to wake up this morning to watch the games. So we're going just about World Cup, right? It's, every year there's a different host, right? There's this rotations between host nations. The last edition was in Qatar. This year, everybody know. And the 2034 and 2034 has already been confirmed. I don't want to look to actually Saudi Arabia in 2034. So there's a lot of exciting developments in Saudi. So this case of AI predictions as well. They say maybe in 2082, wow, by the time I'm probably close to 100 years already, then probably Singapore will be one of the hosts as well. So we probably have to keep fit and stay beyond that. But hopefully, Singapore is able to qualify by their own merits instead of host nations, because like the likes of Norway, like 5.6 million populations, they managed to beat Brazil, whereas Singapore has more than 6 million populations. So based on populations alone, we do stand a good chance. So talking about populations, right, you guys follow basketball as well. This is very exciting. There's actually 8 different NBA champions across 8 different years. So it's a very competitive landscape. And also for New York Knicks, this first start winning in 53 years. So when we talk about rotations, right, not just for sports, but also for investments as well, in terms of asset class. So the best performing this year has been from the emerging markets, and the worst hitter for this year asset class is actually coming from the likes of the Bitcoin. So Bitcoin dropped more than 30% year to date. So anybody can guess which country markets performed the best in the first half of 2026? Can anybody name me 2? Then I give you this like limited edition box. Anybody interested? Yes? No? And one more? Yes? Okay. I pass you this later. Okay, yeah, correct. The best 2 emerging markets is actually Korea and Taiwan. But interestingly enough, they are considered emerging markets despite their market cap much bigger than Singapore. Singapore is actually considered developed nations. So you can see on the right hand side, this is actually all the Asian countries ranking best of the best performance this year. The likes of Korea, Taiwan, Japan. So Singapore is about the 5th place. So on the left hand side, you can see that compared to your Nasdaq, this year up about 18%. But your Magnificent 7 has actually been quite a lagger, especially Microsoft. I last checked, still down about 20%. Whereas Meta, after the yesterday rise, they have managed to enter the green territory this year. So as the word rotations, every year a different asset class actually wear the crown. So anyways, remember in 2022. So 2022 is a fantastic year for the conservative investors. And why I say so? Because risk-free rate in the US is actually 5%. Like your T-bills in Singapore, your T-bills giving you like 3%. I remember the period a lot of people using a CPF OA to invest into T-bills. But the story has changed. In 2023, Bitcoin became the headline news. Right? Within a single year, it actually increased by 150%. 2024 dominated by your Magnificent 7. So the average returns among them is actually close to 50% in 2024. So last year, as you guys will still remember, the headline news is about gold. Right? Every month, every week, people are talking about gold. People are going to bullion. Right? All uncle, aunties are talking about gold. But this year, things changes. Right? This year, the rest of the memories or AI stocks are increasing crazily. So similar for us as well, not really rotations, but we also repositions ourselves as FSM Global. We used to be called FSMOne. So this year we make decisions to reposition, rename to FSM Global. And the reason why is because it affects our ambitions to actually serve investors worldwide. As a digital platform, all investors in the world can actually open a facility with us running on our technologies. Besides that, we know what happened in the Middle East. Singapore is now recognized as the most safest jurisdictions, which is why you can see that the banks are doing performingly well, the likes of DBS or CBC. That's because they managed to capture all this wealth that's coming to Singapore. So similarly for us as well, we feel that there's actually opportunities that the mass affluents will come to Singapore, and we are ready to actually serve them together with our local investors. So if our website can policy this better, so we are trusted by investors worldwide. In fact, we have more than 100 nationalities opening account with us. So we also allow them to have access to global markets across the likes of US, London Stock Exchange, China A, Hong Kong Exchange, Bursa, and Singapore. So if I went to our website to take a look, we recently launched this. So previously we only had English and Mandarin, but now we have more than 20 languages for you to choose. So, for example, if you want Sawadika, Konnichiwa, all these are available on our website. Besides that, we're also providing G12 currencies cash account. So, if you have multi-currencies, the likes of USD, you can actually transfer seamlessly from DBS multi-currencies to us for free. And then from there, you can actually invest in the US markets. So this is the picture I always show in my presentations. It really shows the wide suite of products that's offered on our platform, all the ways from the cash solutions to the funds, to something ETF. So today's ETFestival, I think we are a strong platform for ETF. We offer very flat fees for ETF at just 380, and also offer 0% fees for ETF RSP. And we're all the way to our managed portfolios. Anybody invest in our managed portfolio? You must be a very happy investor based on the returns. Anybody can guess our 1 year returns after fees for investing portfolio as of end June? Anybody know? Or anybody can guess? 36. Slightly lower, slightly lower. Anybody guess? Oh, another one was for you. You can guess already. Yes, 34.8%. So in fact, no other competitors actually come close to such returns. Then close to our portfolio manager. I see the Legit is here today as well. So you actually find know more about it, more about this managed portfolio. So if you're not sure which portfolio suits you, you can actually do a self-assessment on our platform as well. So you are using web and go, you can log in first, go to manage portfolio, go to portfolio questionnaire. So just answer a set of questions, take less than about 5 minutes to access your risk level, and we recommend a suitable portfolio for you. So let's say the system recommend a balanced portfolio, but you think that you're very comfortable, you are more aggressive, you can do so as well. Or if you feel that you are more conservative because of your age, you can also dial down. So then there's 5 different risk profile portfolio for you to choose. And this is the return of 1 year, and it's after fees. So very good returns. So in our mobile app, then you can just go to the manual tab and click on investment advice and investor profiling. So these are just some of the sample questions, like asking what's your age, how many people depend on you financially. So based on that, the system will actually assess which risk category that you are more suitable at. So since you're on the mobile app, right, if you log in on a daily basis, you will see that there's this task button on the top right. So you can track it daily and you actually receive reward points. So with the reward points, you can actually do many things, including redeeming for bonus savings for various fund houses, you can subscribe to main market data, or even redeems for lifestyle vouchers like Grab, DSND and all that. And on top of that, on every 7 days after you check it on the 7 days, there's actually one trigger for you to take part and earn additional rewards points. So in a way, it's actually quite a nice way for passive income. So on top of that, if you guys have not opened an account with us, or you can open another beneficiary account for your loved one, do this our promo. We have this $58 promo, and it's very easily able to fulfill. So just open the account successfully. Most of your Singaporeans here or PR can actually use the same pass. Then you got $1,000 or equivalent $6. After which you just use it to invest into regular saving plans. Be it unit trust, ETF, managed portfolio. Because the more you invest in various categories, you score yourself more dollars rewards. So for us, our RSP, we don't charge any sales charges as well. So it's a very cost-free for you to do regular saving. So now is the soccer fever, right? So we're also doing, to reward you guys for coming down today, there's this competitions can take part. So by selecting the winner of this World Cup, you stand a chance to be one of the 3 winners to win the whole away with $138, $98 and $52. So as of now, there's only 16 left, so your chance of getting it is quite easy. So you have about 6 chances. So you can scan the QR code to do your voting. Just put your reference number, and once we know who's the winner, we actually do the lucky draw process. If you miss out, there is this QR code and move as well. You can actually check it out later on. Okay, last but not least, we are actually on major social media channels. My favorite is actually our Instagram and Telegram. So on a daily basis, we actually publish a lot of market data, bite-sized information, interesting facts on the markets. So if you are interested in the financial world, do follow us, and then you can enjoy a nice list of information really available to you on a daily basis. Okay, with that, I wish you guys all the best for second half of 2026. And I think revenue presentation was very important to get an insight of how you should position the portfolio, how you should invest for the rest of the year. Thank you so much.